we're here with Marco Gradoni, helmsman on board Rossa, Prada, Pirelli. Marco, lots of sailing today, lots of wind and hours on the water. What was the main focus today?
Yeah, today there was some wind from the south. We were expecting more waves, but we had a good building breeze. We had from 8 to 16 knots, so we enjoyed the day. We were expecting more waves, but at the end was just choppy, 0.3, 0.5. But I think we had a really lot of hours of sailing and we enjoyed it.
And yeah, as soon as you guys hoisted a J4, it looked like you guys faced an issue with Chase 2, with Buddy. They're going back and forth to get the new main, the other main sail and the new jib. What was that about?
No, we wanted to try with, as you know, different mainsails, and we wanted to try another main. Then the wind dropped when we hoisted again, so we had to put the J2 back. But at the end it was a good choice because the wind dropped and yeah.
And at the beginning of the sailing session, of the sailing day today, it seemed like you were struggling a bit on the tacks from port to starboard tack. Is that something you've been facing, or?
Yeah, we had some issue in the past, but we're gonna solve it quickly.
Okay. Yeah, Marco, with the latest mods, how is the boat on the wheel, and how does it feel? Does it feel faster? What would you say?
From the past?
Yeah, with the latest modification.
Super balanced. It's like always, it's nice balance. From the AC40, it's really another speed, but I think we're going in a good way.
Marco, per concludere un commento in italiano per i tifosi di Luna Rossa.
Sì, oggi giornata bellissima, vento da scirocco in aumento, ci aspettavamo un po' più d'onda, alla fine non è entrata tanta onda, c'era un po' di swell però nulla di che. Speriamo nei prossimi giorni di riuscire a navigare, le previsioni sono danno un po' troppo vento, un po' tanta onda, quindi speriamo di navigare il più possibile. A presto.
Curly Salthouse, on-water operations manager with Emirates Team New Zealand. Just tell us a bit about that role. What does that entail?
Oh, a bit of everything really. I've been with the team for quite a while now, and it's from sourcing boats, whether it's chase boats or whatever, right through, and getting the yacht, helping get the yacht on the water and keeping it on the water, and making sure that we're carrying all the right bits and spares and things like that. So there's a bit to it, but I love it, really enjoy it.
Today was a tow testing day, no rig in the boat, quite short and sharp, only on the water for an hour. What can you tell us about the objectives for today? Oh,
it's just a data gathering day really. The designers back home want some information, and sometimes it's easier to tow it than get it while sailing, and that's all that was today. Yeah, as you say, short and sweet, 25-30 minutes and we're done.
Aside from the sailing, there's a massive logistics operation behind Emirates Team New Zealand, isn't there? We've seen chase boats being loaded onto trucks. The AC40 disappeared recently.
A lot of moving parts for sure. Yeah, and I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's off to Jeddah at the moment, and and there's a lot of stuff that we to and fro from New Zealand, and I mean, it's the same with every team, obviously, but. Yeah, a lot of equipment now, and pretty complex sort of boats, and a lot of people and a lot of support boats looking after them. So, yeah, a lot of moving parts, a lot of shipping and logistics, that's for sure.
How many America's Cups have you been involved in?
This will be my 10th. So since first one was 1988, which was, well, what, 33, 34 years ago, so quite a long time.
So you've seen the Cup change dramatically with the boats. What's the big difference between those early Cups and the Cup now, do you think, or is it still pretty similar?
I think that every Cup you're always at the cutting edge of technology, and you're always fighting for that last little bit. I mean, the speed's the difference. When I used to sail back in 2003, 5, 7, that sort of era, you'd go out and you'd spend a day sailing around at 10 knots. These guys are spending the day sailing around at 45, 50 knots, and I think the reaction times and everything that goes with it's quite different to how it used to be. Interesting though, I think we'll some of the fundamental racing will be very similar in some aspects too. So I think it has some similarities there, but yeah, different machines, that's for sure.
Now you pack up here in the week coming this week coming up. The team goes down to New Zealand again. What's the future for the boat that's sitting in the water behind you?
I don't know if that's been decided yet. It'll get put in the shed here for a little while, and we'll give it a bit of loving before we leave it. And I really don't. I think it's there in case we need to do some more stuff with it. But our priority once we get back to New Zealand will be a bit of 40 sailing before Jeddah, and getting into the new boat when it's up and running. So plenty to go, plenty ahead, that's for sure.